Now, the next one is reciprocal pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns are used when there's an exchange of action between two or more entities. And as other pronouns, we use it to avoid repetition in sentences. Now, we just two types of reciprocal pronouns. We have each other and we have one another. So when there's an exchange of action involving two individuals or two entities, we use each other. But when there's an exchange of action among more than two individuals or two or more individuals, then we use one another. Although today both are often used interchangeably, but that's the rule. Each other for two individuals and one another for more than two. For instance, Sarah and Tom looked at each other and smiled. Exchange of action. That means Sarah looked at Tom, Tom looked at Sarah. Do twins always help each other with homework? Twins is talking about two, right? My parents love each other deeply. Husband and wife, daddy and mommy. One another. The teammates encourage one another before the match. This is talking about more than two people, an exchange of action. That means Kunle encourage Shade, Shade encourage Bimpe, Bimpe encourage George. There's something, exchange of action among all of them. During the meeting, the board members disagreed with one another. Mr. A disagreed with Mr. B. Mr. B disagreed with Mr. A. Mr. C disagreed. So exchange of action. We should all respect one another to live in peace. Why do we use reciprocal pronoun? We use reciprocal pronoun to show mutual actions or feelings, to avoid repeating names or phrases, and to make sentences shorter and clearer. Because let's say, for instance, instead of saying Sarah looked at Tom and Tom looked at Sarah and they smiled, that's so complex. Just say Sarah and Tom looked at each other. Instead of saying Kehinde help Taye, Taye help Kehinde with homework. No, the twins always help each other with homework. Now, what are the common mistakes that people use? 1. Using a reciprocal pronoun with only one person. Take note, whenever you want to use reciprocal pronoun, there must be either two people or more than two people. Jane gave each other a gift. That's wrong. Jane and Tolu gave each other gifts. You need at least two people for a reciprocal pronoun to make sense. Mistake number 2. Using reciprocal pronouns with the wrong verb agreement. They help each other with their homework, with their work rather. We already see that they, which is a plural pronoun, you are supposed to use help. They help each other because a plural noun, plural subject goes with plural verb. So they help each other with their work. Ensure subject-verb agreement when using reciprocal pronouns. Another common mistake that people make is confusing each other and one another. Take note, each other for two people, one another for more than two people. But today, both are commonly used interchangeably, but even in formal context, make sure you put it in mind and not make that mistake. We are saying it that today some things are changing because you might be reading a book and you see that they use one another for two people or each other for more than two people. Don't be confused and say, oh, but this person told us otherwise. Today, in today's writing, in modern writing, you might see it, but that is still the rule. Another one is adding unnecessary words. For instance, they helped each other mutually. No, we don't need that. They helped each other because the fact that you've already put each other there is already connote mutual action. Because you say mutual, A does for B and B does for A. Misplacing the reciprocal pronoun, that's another mistake. They gave the gift to each other at the party. They gave each other the gift at the party. So make sure you place the pronoun closer to the verb, often to improve clarity and flow. Another mistake that people make with the use of reciprocal pronouns is they try to confuse reciprocal pronouns with reflexive pronouns. Remember in our previous explanation, reflexive pronouns, there is no exchange of action. The subject, the doer of the action, is still the same as the receiver of the action. While in reciprocal pronoun, there is exchange of action between the individuals involved. So that for their mistakes, but you do not say they blame themselves for each other's mistake. That's even confusing. Or even saying that's confusing. Also, saying they blamed themselves for their mistakes, except you are saying that each of them blamed himself. Maybe you are saying Bola and Shade blamed themselves for their mistakes. You are saying Bola blamed herself, Shade blamed herself. But if you are saying Bola blamed Shade, Shade blamed Bola, the correct thing to say is that they blamed each other for their mistakes. So it is wrong to say the boys talked to themselves after the fight. It is incorrect unless you are saying each boy was talking to himself, which is wrong. They can't be talking to themselves like soliloquizing. That's not the context that this sentence is written. So the right thing to say is that the boys talk to each other. Maybe the two of them talk to each other in order to iron things out. So please take note of that. This is additionally, that's 7.8.5. When two or more people are or more people or things perform the same action to the other, each other is used. So Amin and Raj look at each other. That is, Amin looked at Raj, Raj looked at Amin. Amin and Raj looked at themselves in the mirror. Now look at the diagram there. You can see that we have two people. So that means Amin looked at herself in the mirror. Raj also looked at himself in the mirror. They gave each other presents. My cat ate each other. The children are shouting at one another. We are helping each other with our assignments. So I hope we understand that. I am very sure you got value from this. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment or your question in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you and see you.